actually set it up the last night. Na nikamwambia na nikamhanda hapo. Are you guys together? There, so that we are able to. No, she needs to be even on this call because naona ni kama nikimaliza by the time now people get it sounds like it's different information. And you see the miscommunication in that was way before. Then I went again to the bank. And there were no forms there. I started another process.
Great. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this cracker of a match. This is basically the final of the winners bracket. Tonight, we are basically going to have three finals. We have had the semi-final on the losers bracket between Saif Hamad and Royd Kabwe. And Ibrasa Jemba. The winner of that match will play Royd Kabwe in the final of the losers bracket. So this is the final of the winners bracket, but remember that the loser here must actually play the winner of the losers bracket to give us the final winner for the grand final. There's quite some finals tonight, and I hope you are psyched up for it. For all those watching a couple of screens this evening, the game between Kenya and Zambia still tied at 0-0. 70 minutes of play gone. Some tactical touch play very early on to try and force Ceasar. It's even more tactical. Is it a touch ball? Looks like. No. Has to play that ball. Opens up the pocket. Might still want to tag that cue ball behind the Reds. Likely that's what he's gonna do, just like that. Ceasar sees it very clearly. I think he should start with the yellow. Closest to the Reds, and if that goes in, then I think well, it's a very good attempt there by Ceasar, but it's not enough with a player of Ganda's stature. Things could turn very, very quickly in this match. think he fancies going for this game now. Expect some magic any time from now. He's trying to line up for an angle. Good shape to transition down table. Not really sure exactly what he was trying to do there. Looks like I think he has just basically conceded that frame almost. I think he should have given it a fight, really.
He's a nation, Uganda. Ugandan guy, we are watching you. We are killing everybody. African Lion. This is our championship. Come on, Ceasar, man. Kill. No mercy, no mercy. Time, execute. Kill. This is a good second. Let's go for it.
It's a very nice clearance by Ceasar. It is very predictable. It's to come off 2 cushions.
Bro, we are so proud of you. You are too
Actually
much.
3.
You are too much. The whole world is watching. Show them that we are the best in Africa. That Uganda.
Has had a very, very convincing pathway to this winners side final. One ball in, and tell you what, this could be one of the fastest games you've seen, by the way. And just to let you know that we could have a repeat of this match in the grand final. How exactly? That is because the winner of this match has to play the winner of the losers bracket final between Royd Kabwe and Saif Hamad. The game between Ibrasa Jemba and Saif Hamad went all the way down to the wire. While limited, Kenya scores. And this place also erupts in celebration. Extremely patriotic scenes in the stadium as well as within the building. Drop us a comment, tell us where you're watching us live from. This final. Oh my goodness, how about that? How about that to open up a problematic yellow ball? Wow. It's very nicely done. Makes very light work of this frame. Ganda with an extreme left English. I think he can just baby that shot, come up straight to the long shot rail. Just the way he caresses that cue ball. He's very, very nimble. Should start catching up with your comments just now in a bit. Ceasar. Brooks on the right, second ball, It's a dry break. Jerry very quickly springs off his seat. I have just been having a conversation with Peter Chobir about the way the speed of play by Jerry. Look at that, shooting the center pocket. And I'm told that in the first game between Jerry and Ibra, there was cleared 6 frames. The first six frames were all apples, green and red, a combination of that. And that took 5 minutes. I'll have to actually check that. Very, very fast on the table, Jerry.
One by one, Caesar. If you want a battle with Caesar,
there's a lot of activity here in the comment section. Andy the King, Muhuza Abias, Trevor Williams, Kenya, Simon, Peter, Alpha Togume, Bwini Kennedy, all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Dr. Spencer, Emma Miles, Kasuma James, Tuguma, good luck. All of you, Emma Taxo, Lloyd Mawoyo, good afternoon from Kenya. It's 4:30. 20 minutes to top of the hour, to be very specific. East African time. Look at that pass of clearance. Ceasar 2-1. You could watch these again. If one of these players drops down to the losers bracket and ends up winning that final, maybe, just maybe, we could watch them play again. Could that deliver a different result? Other than that is to come now? Who knows? Only time will tell. Good evening, Prince Morake, all the way from South Africa. Ben on Lennon and all the rest of you watching live from across the globe. If you are just joining the live proceedings of this match, this is Evans Okacha coming to you live from Mchana Pool Club, tucked in Mchana Pub and Grill, alongside Ngong Road in Nairobi. And I think we have had an amazing last 2 days of pool. You surely must love it. And what a quality stream. I mean, sometimes I envy anybody watching these matches from home, because the level of quality, wow, it's just one to die for. Thank you so much, Trevor. Ben on Lemon, Ibra lost to Saif Hamad in a decider, Rust to 11. I think he must have given up on the way, really. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Nicely done. But it's not exactly what he wanted. Has to chop that red ball. Get a bounce off the yellow. stretch it a little bit towards the long rail.
Thank you, bro. I know you're too much.
I think he has it. I think he has it.
Too much, bro.
Does he see it? I think it's straight bang on. It's done. It's 3-1. So Ceasar cannot miss from those sorts of distances. If Ceasar gets a very good luck on the brakes, I think there's no catching him. Jerry on the other side has been playing a game of his life. If you saw him play yesterday, he's been very, very efficient, especially in terms of time. Blackship is the player that you can hear screaming on top of his voice. Ceasar Braxwell drops it one ball, actually two. Watching on the sides is none other than Griven Jinte. Who could imagine that he could drop off into the losers bracket that early? After getting a convincing whipping from Brian, not kick to Lum. He put up quite a shot on
That's why they both scored you. I know you were too much, bro. You were too much.
the follow-up games in the losers bracket.
The whole world is watching you.
Only to be stopped in a very, very convincing manner by none other than Roy Kabwe. I had a lot of expectation from him actually in that game. But he got cleaned up real nice and quick. It's not exactly how Jerry could have wanted it. Ceasar with a good opportunity to actually get ahead of that yellow ball, but distracts that pocket. It's not what he wanted. Not too bad either. Goodness me. It's a ferocious hit by Jerry. He's famous for those kind of shots. Jerry. Sometimes the feathering is very, very you'd feel like it's rushed, but he can be extremely accurate. Gets stuck and that's it. That's it. I don't think it's going to stop Ceasar from clearing this frame. I doubt. The fact that he's opened up that pocket, it means he's going for the game. Very nicely done with the left English. to land a very, very good cue ball position for the second last yellow to the bottom right corner pocket.
The African Lion. The African number one.
And that's it. Stop shot. Money ball. It's 4-1. This might be a very, very fast game, this one. Take nothing away from the man. If Jerry goes into this game, we could see the match turning and turning very quickly. So it's still early days really to call it. Nathaniel Mutambo, you ask, is this the final now? Now for clarity, this is not the final. Well, it's a final of some sorts because it's the final of the winners bracket. But since this is a double elimination tournament, the winner here matches into the actual grand final, while the loser will have to play the winner of the losers bracket to give us the last winner for the grand final. I hope that's very useful for you, Nathaniel. Fallon Somi, you ask about the game between Saif Hamad and Roy Cowboy. That game is not being played as of yet, but I'm seeing some movement on the next table. Seems like the plan is to have a game played there concurrently to just save up some time, because remember, we might be watching 3 finals tonight. This is final number 1. The final number 2 is the losers bracket final, and the last final is the grand final. Very lucky there from Jerry, very, very lucky to get to stay on table. Ceasar with a very, very good chance. If he starts with the yellow, with the red ball next to the black ball to the center with a stop shot. Nicely done. I think the black ball can access both the center pockets and the bottom right pocket. I want to believe the sound is way, way better now. Just drop us a comment if sound is perfect. I understand that the levels were a bit lower earlier, but we will totally appreciate some feedback on that front. All of that to just ensure that you have a very, very good watching experience. Look at that beauty. And I think he needs to, well, does he see it? Let me look at the overhead angle. I think he sees it in a way that allows him to play the center ball next. Basically needs to come off 2 cushions. Oh, very nicely done still. So he basically could go for a natural hit. Oh, almost missed that ball. Went for ball, shooting the pocket, and getting a very controlled stun because of the center pocket. And that's it. Black ball to the center, or the bottom right corner pocket.
You are too much, bro. Same, I know.
Well, needs to shop it a bit thinner. I think he's good for it. 5-1. Thanks very much, Emma Tetsu, for confirming that about sound. I think this is it, really. With a lot of respect to both the competitors, I think the match has taken a very definite frame. In a race to 13, the 5-1 lead cannot be nothing. While we have seen players like Ibra lead with very big margins, only to be caught up and beaten. We also saw yesterday Brian Lot Kiptolam leading, I think was it 8-2 at one point? And having that game go down to 13-11 up against Jinta Greven, the Malawian. I think the game between Kenya and Zambia looks like it's over. It's 2.5 million to the good for the boys. It's a very heavy promise by the president. Look at them. If you're watching that match on the side, you would see a lot of happy faces there. Thank you so much, Seguya Vincent. It's really great to be back. Nice. Jerry met the cue ball dance off the long rail to land a good position for third last yellow red ball. Still has all the options. Needs to go for a stunner. I don't think it. Oh goodness me! So you should have seen what happened there. Let's see. I think that could be Jerry going into this one. That could be Jerry going into this game. And we're just about 200,000 viewers watching live. Easily one of the biggest games of pool on the continent. Of course, the record still held at 7,000 live streamers concurrently, but I'm joined in the studio with none other than Poch. Hey, good evening, Poch.
Yes, Eva Sokacha. How are you doing?
Doing great. It's good to see you. It's been a while.
Yes, I'm glad you're here. But this one, wow, 5-2. It's raised to 13. Wow. But Eva Sokacha, as you just walked in, the rain started pouring down. What could be the whole situation?
It's blessings, my friend.
Right.
Blessings.
You know what you're a blessing to us.
Yeah, you know, Porge, I'm a reincarnation of some gods that walked the planet very many years ago. You know.
Eva Sokacha. But one thing I want to say, this is a blockbuster. South Africa against East Africa. It's a blockbuster. But are you calling it?
Well, it's too early because I see Jerry is warming up and is now going into the game. If you can just see his approach on this frame now, he's not left that table, and I think it's already 5-3.
he's been giving a good account of himself. The way he comprehensively would beat Aaron Joseph, that was unbelievable.
Yeah, look at that black ball. He won't take time. It's 1-2, bang, gone.
Yeah. I think it's slow. This is the slowest black ball I've seen it play. To tell the viewers, whoever loses here still has a chance. So it's not cast on stone. It's not do or die. Yeah. If these are both winners in the winners bucket, the loser will go and meet the loser on the other side. Yeah, still no one. But these guys, they're bragging rights. But apparently, Peter Chobo was telling me head-to-head, Jerry has more positive head-to-head. He has beaten Ceasar more times than Ceasar's beaten him.
Yeah, I mean, if looking at the lineups leading into this one, if I was Jerry, then I would prefer to play Ceasar rather than Royd, because Royd is a bogey player for both the South African Giants, right? But back onto this game, Ceasar on a break, breaking from the right, second ball, and that break seems to be working for him because he's dropped a ball. And I think we are seeing one of the fastest games here. Prince Mkandawire, you ask, where is Royd? So Royd is just about to get on table in the losers bracket final. And our game will be coming to you live through the Break and Finish Facebook page, I believe, but I shall be confirming that very shortly from now. Ceasar seems to be delivering a green. I think that's a green apple. Just needs to caress that red ball with some left English. Some good statistic there from John Bosco in terms of the number of frames that have been played already. Goodness me, it's 9 frames. Less than 35 minutes. So we are taking an average of 4 minutes per frame. Is it? I think so. Meaning that in 25 frames we should be here for less than 100 minutes, which is just about an hour and a half, slightly over. But I want to promise you that I think this will be way shorter than that. Prince Midzi. We shall try to see what we can do about that scoreboard. It's not very easy though. I want to imagine that it's legible. With a level of discipline, this game's being run without a referee, center referee, but with quite some heavy equipment for the video assisted refereeing. This is another apple. This is definitely another apple. So I think that game is done. 2 yellows to the corner pocket. Well, 1 to the center. The yellow on the long rail shall be going to the top right corner pocket. And that's it. The black ball to the bottom left corner pocket. (6-3), Ceasar leading. It's about to be 6-4 in a very short time to come, just like that. And that's it. With a left English to come wider towards the center pocket. No. He's actually played it at the center. So green apple after green apple after green apple. Can it get better than this? Have to love it. Thank you so much. 1,000+ live streamers watching live from across the globe. We have had a pool fiesta for the last 3 days where we have been treated to loads and loads of quality pool matches. A lot of Kenyans beginning to ask why they can see some of their fellow Kenyan players. Makes me remember one of the very oh nice, that break seems to be working magic for Ceasar. Back in the day, we used to say the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. If that's anything to go by, then I think the dizzying level of competition in this particular Super 16 tournament was freezing for the Kenyan compatriots. Beauty, it's a beauty. And now everybody can't wait to see how he maneuvers the cue ball. It's going for a bottom right. Oh my goodness. He sees the ball enough to chop it to the bottom right corner pocket. And I think it's curtains. Lovely. Ah, goodness me, that's lovely. It's lovely. Goodness me, goodness me. I mean, these two players are unplayable. I think there's a very good likelihood that actually we could have these two players play in the grand final. And this is with a lot of respect to all the competitors left in this tournament. Remember that now on table number 2, the losers bracket final is on. Royd Kabwe versus Saif Hamad. Royd leading 1-0. Black Sheep shouting on the top of his voice, supporting Ceasar. Black Sheep now the very equivalent of Filani Mazambane, the very same way he supports Aiden. It's almost the very way he Black Sheep supports Ceasar. Very loyal countrymates and friends on the table and off the table. That's it. I need to very quickly start taking to take the statistics of the apples. Ah, goodness me, this is lovely. Center or top? He's going center. He's going center. Wow. Wow. Will he get snookered? No, he sees the ball. He sees the ball. Of course. Of course. Of course. 7-5. It's up, apple after apple after apple. This level of competition is won or lost by the break, nothing more. If you break and fail to make a clearance, then the opponent will definitely make a clearance. I think that's very clear by now. This is madness. I mean, a green apple is not news here. It's actually greater news if you break and not finish. Wow, wow, wow. I think that break will make Ceasar extremely competitive in this match. He's breaking with a bottom left hit of the cue ball from the right side of the table to the second ball. It's lovely. Once told me that if he just works on his breaks, I think he should be good to take on any player across the globe. And I think Chris Smelling could say the same, actually. Initially, I saw quite a bit of inquiries.
They will remember you. They will remember the name Scorpio. They will remember the name Ceasar Chandiga. They will remember that. They will remember the whole world is watching. Everybody is watching.
Just joined in studio by none other than Fahad Osman Yusufara. Good afternoon, Fahad. How are you today?
Good afternoon, Evans. How are you doing?
I'm very okay, sir. Now, a lot of inquiries around the Kenyan players at this level, and if there was any player to play in this final, my good guess would be Fahad Osman Yusufara would be the man on the table. What do you wish to tell a lot of guys asking this, Fahad?
I'm flattered, but that's a funny joke. Yeah. Sometimes you have to accept that your level is not really at that. Although I play very good pool, but I know I need to put in the work to be at this guy's level, because I know the work they've put in, the hard work, the raw talent that they have, and sometimes it's good to admit that you're at that level and you need to work that much harder to get to that level. But that being said, you've seen the Kenyan players, how they performed in this tournament, in other regional tournaments. The game has really come of age. Give us 6 months, a year, and trust me, the Kenyan flag will be raised high.
Yeah, and maybe Fahad, now that you say that, before we quickly go back into this game, I mean, looking at Kenya making this kind of investments into the game, where all these players have flown in to just come and participate in this very invite-only tournament, and having competition, at this level where I don't think these players paid any registration fee, right? So there's no pressure on these players to perform, so we can see them at their very best, right? This said, and maybe coming off the back of Harambee Stars shocking everybody with the level of investment that is going to football, What is your projection for the sport of pool in the next one year or so, in Kenya especially?
I see a very, very bright future for the sport. I can call it a sport now. Back in the day, a few years back, it was a gambling, gambling game. We call it a game. It's a sport. We follow the blueprints that great nations have adopted. We've been in those competitions in China and across Africa. We've built those systems. We've invested. We've organized. Not if not equal, but sometimes even better than some of these countries have.
I think better, really.
Yeah, exactly. So, and as I said, we've come of age. We are ready. We need to take it seriously. I'm really glad that we have people like Chairman, who've a visionary, who's really guided us in this journey, held our hand, and sponsored. It's not easy getting sponsors, but sometimes it's that belief. As in China, for example, we always say it's belief. It's not about believe in your game, believe in what we can achieve as a nation, as a club, and trust you me. Yeah, it's about time, and time is now. It's gonna happen, and I see a very bright future for the sport, where guys can be even earning from the sport. Like, for example, I was in China. Guys are driving really good cars. Yeah? Guys are driving really good cars, living a good life. Yeah? Why not us, right? Exactly. Talent is there. The infrastructure is there. Systems are being built. We're gonna get there.
We are gonna get there. Final word from Fahad, and what a way to put it. I think if there's any one word that I can add on that, is the level of consistency that the Mchana Pool Club chairman has had going for so very long. Look at that beauty there. While about it, just to bring you back to the proceedings of this match, Ceasar, I think it's too good for Jerry tonight, honestly. And this is me calling it now. I think. Okay. I might slow down just a bit, but I think Ceasar is too good for Jerry tonight. Look at that pace of play. It's very quick, very fast, but I think Jerry is getting that one for sure. He's getting that one. 8-6 is not a bad scoreline. It's actually very competitive if you look at it, because with one win, then you get to just one frame difference. I think that's it. Will he? I think bottom left is gonna come round just like that, and that's it. With actually a bottom left to line up almost straight, but with a slight shape on it. 8-6.
That's why we could not call it. This is a closely contested duel. South Africa against East Africa.
Yeah. Thanks very much, Podge. Nsubuga Patrick, you say you have jinxed it with your commentary. I tell you what, you're right. Actually, I think I jinxed it. The commentator's cast is a very, very serious one, by the way. And on the opposite side, the commentator's blessing works. Ask a few players that have gotten a bit of that.
Sorry, Vance, can you just tell that viewer that one commentator just checked in and it started raining? What a blessing.
Yeah, great. Well, over 1,300 watching live, even as Jeremiah Green Ganda pulls back a very important frame there. 8-6 to make me hold back on calling this match just yet. Oh, goodness me, it's had a funny joke in studio. Shall be sharing it in good time. Charismatic, you say, I should apologize to Jerry's fans. I totally apologize. I'm so sorry, I actually almost called it too early. And by the way, I think it's just because of the way Ceasar really was very quick off the blocks in this game. But I want... So by the way, I shall just be checking how many of us have subscribed to the channel. I want to politely request all of us to like the video to increase engagement and to subscribe to this channel so that you can get top quality coverage of this kind. Anytime we go live, you get notified. Immediately you subscribe, just tap on the small bell on the right, the notification button. Now let me just give you some news coming out from table number 2. Royd Kabwe is leading 4-0 against Saif Hamad. Can you imagine that? There's a reason I told you that you know, both you know, this players could have wished to meet Saif in the final. And this is with a lot of respect to Saif Hamad, actually. So we shall be taking a very brief commentary break, and we shall be resuming with action on the table. See you shortly. Very well, we are back with action on this one. Scores standard: Ceasar 8, Ganda Jerry Naidoo 6. It's a foul on break. It's a rest to 13, 14 frames down. Potentially 11 frames to go. If this goes down all the way to a decider. was a nice nimble touch to just set up the yellow balls by Jerry. For some reason, by the way, you can notice that Jerry has slowed down the pace of play. I think to just allow himself to time his handbrake on Ceasar and maybe concentrate on the shots a little bit more. Find a pattern. Very nicely done there by Jerry. All the attention on the yellow around the rack area next to the red balls. I think he sees it. Lands a very, very good position to play that ball next. Likely to go for a drawback. Just like that. Drop in the yellow to the bottom right corner pocket and transition to, actually with a left English. Nice. Oh, that's a beauty. Oh, that's a beauty. It's really nicely done there. Oh, goodness me, Jerry. Just when he was to go to a touching distance, he makes a very, very regrettable mistake. I think he will remember that for a long time to come. I think that could potentially be a turning point in this match. Maybe. Just for you update the scoreboard that you see on the left side of your screen with a 5-0 scoreline on it. The scores on in blue are the scores for Royd, and the scores in red. Oh goodness me! And Ceasar makes a mistake, and Jerry bounces back onto the table. And for sure, that is 8-7 to build up this match nicely towards what could be a decider. Very nice control of the pass of the cue ball. Nicely done. Jerry comes to a touching distance, 8-7, and it's for Jerry to break. If he gets a green apple, then I think we shall be back to the starting line. This shall be a very, very short race to 5. It's a brief rest to 5 for both the players. And we could get our decider a little bit early. Maybe. Just maybe. Jerry for a break. On the other side, Royd Kabwe goes 6-0. Goodness me, one of the fastest frames yet. It's clear, it's a green apple. I don't think Jerry can miss from those sorts of distances, really. And there we have our 8-8. I am sure. Slight draw, just like that, and black to the center. Give it up to the man. Give it up to Jerry Green Naidoo. The green machine roars again. He has drawn parity. He has been chasing shadows. But now he has caught up with Ceasar Chandiga. And what we have ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen, is a very short rest to 5. Why? Because we are starting from the line yet again.
Evans, how fast is this game? This is should be one of the fastest races we have had in this 16 comp super tournament.
Yeah, I actually need to just check the stats. I think we should be still excluding the timeout. We should still be under 45 minutes thereabout, and 16 games down. We're still under the 4-minute mark, making this one of the fastest games yet.
Because so far the fastest was between Ibra and this green machine. It was around 1 hour 10 minutes, but this one could be even faster. I think so.
Totally. Goodness me, that should be it. Jerry, I think, could go ahead in this match for the first time. For the first time, he actually could take the lead. This is the kind of match where it's almost illegal to miss a shot. Snooze, you lose. And I think he has a very good frame to the last ball. Block to the center. I think I want to call it. Beauty, very nicely done. Just needs to kiss it a bit to the center, control the pace. I don't know Jerry to be that kind of player. I think he might want to go for maximum power. Ooh, beautiful. Makes it even better. Have to love it. Jerry, too much. Goodness me. Overdid it just by a bit. Milton Tolkien, you say, Mr. Commentator, Jerry is too good for Ceasar. Tell you what, it's what the game is showing us. It's what the game is showing us at the moment. Give it up to these two players, really. He needs to pull some magic. And if there was anybody to pull magic, then I think that would be Jerry. It's a foul. It's a foul. And I think this invites Ceasar back to the table for a possible clearance. I think based on the pace of play and the clinical nature of both the players, Ceasar wants to start off by displacing the last yellow ball. Jerry will surely mull over that miss for quite some time to come. I think he had a very, very good chance to take control of the proceedings of this match. Makes it very simple, Ceasar. Very nicely done to land a good position for the black ball. It's 9-8. Either way, Ceasar leading. You have to give it up to these two professionals. Based on the quality of play they get to offer us. But not just that, I think the level of sportsmanship they get to show every time they come to table. Jerry from exactly the same spot to break. Black ball lurking dangerously around that bottom right corner pocket. Definitely will prefer to go for the yellows because there are two dangerous red balls in the bottom right quarter of the table. He definitely will want to avoid the red balls. Closes the table on the yellow balls. To just slight heat. Should be good to go with the roll of that yellow ball to the top left corner pocket. I think he's actually going for a slight draw. It's very confident shooting. I think he wanted to get a shape on it. Looks a bit dangerous. I think he sometimes gets himself in very, very tough positions. Oh, beauty. Comes out of it nicely. The game between Royd and Saif stands at 6-1. It's a true drubbing. It's a hammering. It's a show of might by Royd, and Jerry is now going toe-to-toe on this one. 9-9. Pulls back a very, very important frame here, Jerry. And he is fully in the running for the final. Give it up to Jerry. I think growing into this game at one point being 4 frames down, he has caught up and he is not letting Ceasar go anywhere. I think we're slowly building up to a very fiery decider in this match. Ceasar Chandiga for a break. The traditional style of breaking, card break from the right side of the table with a slight spin on it, and comes out dry. And Jerry for sure will seek to take the lead. I think sometimes you just have to really give it up for these players. Anytime they go onto these pool tables, they surely get to entertain the continent. And all this for free. I think based on Fahad Farah's word, I think it's only fair that within our lifetime these players get to earn very, very decent income from their profession. He's not very happy with that. He's not very happy with that yellow ball blocking his pathway to drop the last red ball. Well, the second last red ball maybe to the bottom left corner pocket. Not too bad. I think he has a shape on it, and I fancy him making an attack. He's going for the bottom right. Let's see the effect of that. Goodness. I think he had cooked up some magic there. Jerry didn't work out fine for him, and I think invites Ceasar back onto the table. Shits the pocket. starts off a pattern, and I think he surely is onto something there. Starts with the center pocket with a stun. I thought probably he would roll that cue ball slightly down to the center part of the table. Has other ideas, Ceasar. I think his fans here, Black Sheep, can't just shut up. On top of his voice, he's the equivalent of Filani Mazambane. If you know the guy who cheers Aiden Joseph, I think he's on a paid contract for cheerleading on the Aiden Joseph team. Moves around the continent together with him. Nicely done there. I think there's a very good chance that Ceasar might clear this one. Yeah, I think he has a very good shape on it to transition back up table. Lines up nicely for a drop of the black with the support of the red, maybe. Goes for it straight on. It's 10-9. Jerry asking for some extra tokens. It's a very fast game. Now, as you can see, it's blow by blow. The game between Saif Hamad and Royd stands at 6-2. Royd leading. It's a very tough assignment for Saif Hamad tonight. Goodness me.
This Royd Boyd is a killer. It's the real killer now. He's killing everybody.
Yeah, I think I want to take a photo with his cue stick just for my archiving.
He's given a good account of himself. Very humble guy, and apparently, I think the sky's the limit for him.
I think I'm very happy, especially for his win down in Tanzania. In the last, what was it, last week Tuesday? Last week Monday, if I'm not wrong.
But wait a minute. Interestingly, oh, this is a possibility of another Zambia-Uganda final. There's a big possibility, because if Ceasar wins here, you'll have to wait for the winner between Jerry and Royd Boyd. But the way the Royd Boyd is playing now, the chances when you reach the final is very, very high indeed.
Yeah, I mean, based on that scoreline, I think that's likely. Oh, goodness me. I took an eye off this match for a bit, and the unlikely happened there. I think every Jerry's fan would be having a very, very tough time without miss.
Become very noisy. The Ugandans are very, very noisy indeed.
Yeah, I mean, what Black Sheep is trying to do is to ape this guy, Filani Mazambane, you know, Aiden's supporter.
Where is Aiden Joseph? Where is Filani? I think Jerry needed them here more than any other time.
I think so too. I think there's a high likelihood that Ceasar could extend that lead. Plays very well. Actually does very well to land that position. I think it's over. That's an 11-9. He's within the touching distance of the hill. And have to love his demeanor. Sometimes he puts on a poker face, especially when he's doing very, very well. He's not very good at hiding frustrations on the flip side. Ceasar. But Jerry also has the same attribute, just gets a flat face all the time. Win or lose. But when things are not going his way, sometimes you see some slight grin on his face. I think based on the twists and turns this game has gone through, this still surely remains too early to call. Ceasar on a break. Fouls on the break.
This one, Jerry will carry this one.
I think there's a very good chance that Jerry is getting this one based on. If you were Jerry, which balls would you play?
The red ball. I'll choose the red ball.
The red ball. And that's why you get beaten every time, right?
Are you sure the red balls are not finishable? Oh, okay, both are finishable.
Fahad, if you're playing this game, which balls would you play?
I'll go for the yellows. Yeah. Clear that red there, and then
And then play the yellows.
pick for the rest.
As easy as that, that could potentially be the beginning of the end of this frame. I think he lands a very kind position there. So he goes center and then to the yellows down below with a stun, just like that. And then a follow-on shot for the yellow to the top right corner pocket. And then he should get behind the two yellows to the top left corner pocket with a slight follow-on, just a slight follow-on, just like that. And that's it. The last yellow to the bottom right corner pocket, the black ball to the center. That should be it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. He makes it look so simple until it's your time to touch, to get onto that table. Ooh. Almost snookers himself. No way, no way. He comes very, very close until he messes it up. No, he's not happy.
Let's remember, viewers, subscribe to Mchana Pool Club, the YouTube channel, and give a like to the stream. It gives a good positive on the pure review, and it enhances the profile of the page channel.
Yeah, sure. Thanks very much, everybody watching live. We don't take it for granted that you're joining us tonight. I think he's likely to go for a snooker, Ceasar. I think he's gonna go for a snooker. Let me use my little pool brains. He's gonna go for a snooker, just like that. Just like that. I think he didn't get a very good angle in it, and now forces Jerry to try and come up with something.
It's a difficult stroke indeed, very difficult. But Evans Okacha, it's a very important match because the difference is almost it's 500 US dollars. 500 US dollars. The difference in this match to the next match, because the winner here is assured of 1,500 US dollars.
And that's not little money in this economy, Poj. I can do a lot with 1,500 USD. Almost got it. It's a foul.
One of the tournaments.
Yeah, that would have been a very nice escape there. But tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, so Jerry might have just lost two successive frames that were extremely easy to win, especially when it comes to the second last ball. Gets trapped with Ceasar's ball when he is playing the second last ball. Oh my goodness. Quite some frustration on the comment section from the Jerry fans. With a very, very interesting one from Richard Olinga. who says the commentator is surely supporting Jerry. Oh, you guys will kill me. It's true, I support both these players in equal measure. What we are mandated to do is to narrate the happenings as they are, and therefore sometimes it could feel a bit of a bias, especially when we are talking about one player that is on the table. I think it's a fair balance if both of the fans would feel a bit of bias for both the players. Jerry seems to be having quite a bit of urgency now. Nice break, and I think if he rolls the 2 yellows, it's game over. It's game over. Told you so. It's game over. It's a green apple. All we have to look out for is for Jerry not to snooker himself again. And now remember that the loser here has to contend with the winner of the match between Saif Hamad and Royd Kabwe. And Royd is blowing hot right now. I think he sees the ball, comes out fine, nicely done. It's a very, very nice play there by Jerry. Thanks for joining the stream, Chatiti Andrew. Told you so. I told you that if Jerry starts with the 2 red balls, it's a green apple. And there you have it. It's a green apple indeed. No, sorry. It's a red, I think, is it? It's 12-10. Gets to the double digits for the first time in this match. Ceasar, on the other hand, is on the hill. Can Ganda pull 3 straight frames? Who knows? Only time will tell. But for sure, this has and remains a very, very interesting match. And all that any Jerry fan would pray for now is a dry break. That is the best you can wish for Jerry right now, because I think if any ball goes, then it's a very high likelihood that Ceasar could go all the way. Either of these players could. Drops in the ball. And now we look out for the pattern that could lead to a clearance. Ceasar with the bottom left. Opens up a number of balls there. I think all the concentration will be on the 2 red balls on the lower short rail. I think they are the games that Jerry snookered himself on his way to the last ball must surely be replaying in his mind right now. Goodness me. 1,700 watching live. There you go. Gets a very good shape on it, Ceasar. And tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, stand up for the champion. Stand up for the champion. Some thinking to do there for Ceasar. If he chops it to the bottom left corner pocket, the white disappears into the thin air in the heavy traffic of the yellow balls. So he has to come up a very innovative way to get round behind the last red attached to the cushion. He decides to go for it. Means that he has chosen to go for the game, and now he really has to track the path of that cue ball. He has to be sure. Let's wait and see. He decides to play the patient game, stone between. Let me tell you, whenever that happens, then you're likely to get a twitch. I know you guys must remember those, that word actually. Want to play stone in between two decisions. Expect a counter snooker from Jerry. Very effectively done. Gets a counter snooker. And the game has now been slowed down into a touch type of play. For the first time, by the way, in this race, we get to see both the players playing in and out of snooker. Ceasar releases the cue ball, only tries to find his ball. Means that Jerry has a very good chance to go for this game. I think he honestly had a very fair chance there. And now Ceasar might not only pot the red ball, but nudge off the last red ball from the cushion, just like that. And stand up for the champion, ladies and gentlemen, Ceasar Chandiga to the world. Surely he will be dropping the red ball and the black to the bottom left corner pocket, just like that. I think he lines up well. Has been a very, very nice game of pool. I'm sure you've loved it. Ceasar Chandiga marches to the main final. Jerry drops to the losers bracket, and he has to contend with the winner of the match between Saif Hamad and Royd Kabwe. Final score: Ceasar Chandiga 13, Jerry Naidoo Ganda 10. See you in the next one. Goodbye for now.
For our second semi-final.